Yo, what's up, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Today's story, definitely kind of an awkward one. I think it's a good one. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I kind of say that every video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you enjoy this, leave a like on the video and turn that notification bell on so you never miss a video. I upload every day. Anyway, guys, let's jump into it. So today's story time all takes place in high school, 10th grade to be specific. 10th grade was probably my favorite year of high school because, it was after freshman year, so I wasn't new anymore. I kind of knew everyone now, and, I was a little bit more comfortable there. Still didn't love going to school by any means, but, it was definitely better than the first year. And I was dating somebody at this time as well, so that was cool. Now, my girlfriend and me at the time had been dating for actually about 3 or 4 months. It was actually pretty long for most high school relationships. And, I was having a good time dating her. She was a cool girl. Let's just call her Alexis, right? Now, me and Alexis' relationship was pretty simple. We just hung out after school most days at her house. We had a pretty good thing going. We didn't fight often. Like a lot of people in my high school, for some reason, the relationships were like super toxic, but ours wasn't. Today's story time starts off as any regular day. I was sitting in my room getting ready for school. It was like 6 in the morning. I had to get on the bus by 6:15, so pretty damn early morning. I got ready super fast, got on the bus, rode the bus there, got to school. And the first half of the day at school was pretty normal, nothing out of the ordinary. Just bored as fuck, trying to get through the day, trying to do my work, trying to get all my grades to passing. You know the deal, right? And about halfway through the day, right before lunchtime, literally the period before lunch, I think it was fourth period, I get a text from Alexis. I'm in my class, she's in hers. We were in separate classes for fourth period. And the text I get from her says, "Hey, I'm bored." And I reply, and I'm like, "Yeah, tell me about it. It's fucking horrible here." And she goes, "You want to have some fun?" Now, that could definitely mean a few different things, but me being in a relationship with her, I kind of understood what she was saying. I kind of had a good idea of what she meant. But me just being a troll, I replied and I was like, "What do you mean?" Even though I definitely knew. And she goes, "Come to the downstairs bathroom and find out." And I'm like, "Damn, okay." Now, at this point, obviously, I'm kind of nervous, right? Because if I get caught doing anything, especially at school, I'll get in a shit ton of trouble because it wouldn't be my first time getting in trouble at this school. I was already kind of on thin ice. My grades were slipping. I had been in trouble a lot this month. And if I got caught doing one more thing, especially something as bad as, messing around with my girl in school, needless to say, I'd probably get in a shit ton of trouble, expelled, suspended for a long period of time. Like, I was on thin ice. But I was like, you know what? I gotta seize the fucking day. I'm gonna go do this. Now, if any of you are ever in this position, probably shouldn't do this, but I was a stupid kid. Anyway, I go downstairs, and the thing about the downstairs bathrooms were there were 3 bathrooms, okay? There was a boys' bathroom, a girls' bathroom, and a faculty bathroom. She didn't say which one to meet her in. She just said, "Meet me in the downstairs bathroom." Now, I don't have much time, so I text her really quick, and I'm like, "Hey, what bathroom?" And she doesn't respond. Now, we don't have a lot of time, right? Like, I can't just sit there and wait for a reply because I only have, 10, 15 minutes to go to the bathroom or else my teacher's going to go looking for me. So I text her again. Doesn't respond. So I'm like, okay, I have to make a choice. I have to make a lucky guess. According to my shitty math, I have like a 33% chance of getting this right. So hopefully I picked the right one. So I decide to walk into the faculty bathroom, which is meant for teachers and staff only. But it made the most sense to me because, it was a one-person bathroom. So there wasn't going to be a lot of people in there. Plus, less chance of someone walking in, like a student. But still, it was still sketchy. But I walk in there, and luckily, I guessed correctly. She was standing there waiting for me. And yeah, I'm not going to go into detail, but we get right to it, and we're having a great time, right? We're just having fun in the middle of the school bathroom. Now, we were having a lot of fun, right? But too much fun because I forgot to lock the bathroom door behind me. And I realized this, halfway through, and I look at her, and I was like, "Hey, did you lock the bathroom door?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I was like, "Are you sure? Because I didn't do it." And she goes, "No, I did." And I took her word for it, right? I thought she was telling the truth. And literally 2 minutes after I said that, I see the door handle start to move, and it was like slow motion. The door handle goes down, and the door starts to crack open, and me and this girl are just caught red-handed. I'm not going to paint the most vivid picture, but needless to say, it was really embarrassing. And the person that walked in was a janitor. So he walks in, and I immediately, pull my pants up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And he goes, "What's going on in here?" I was like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." He's like, "It's okay." And he walks out. Now I'm thinking, okay, this could go one of 2 ways. Either this guy's really chill and he's not going to snitch on me and I'm going to be fine. Or 2, he's going to tell the principal and I'm going to be fucked. So me and my girl decide, it's probably not best to continue and to just, go back to class. So we do that. We go our separate ways. I go back to my classroom upstairs. She goes to her classroom downstairs. And we go our separate ways and are both very much ridden with anxiety and on edge for the rest of that day, wondering if we're going to get snitched on. And lunchtime comes around. And I'm in lunch, eating my food with my girlfriend at our lunch table. And I can't lie, at this point, I'm actually not that nervous anymore. Because at this point, I think like 30 minutes had gone by. And I'm like, all right, if anything was going to happen, it would have happened by now. Like, if that janitor told the principal would have called us both down immediately. Like, I'm good. I'm not going to get caught. I got away with it. And right as I'm thinking that in lunch, one of the security guards comes up to me and taps on my shoulder and goes, Austin? I was like, yeah. And he goes, principal wants to see you. I'm like, oh no. And Alexis, my girlfriend, she looks at me and she goes, oh shit. I was like, I know. And she goes, you're going to be okay. Good luck. I was like, thank you. And I hug her and I walk out of there and I start going to the principal's office. And I walk into the principal's office and I sit down with my principal. And my principal looks at me and goes, Austin, Austin, Austin. How many times a week do I have to see you? I swear you're in my office like twice a week at this point. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. And my principal goes, do you know why you're here? I was like, I don't know. But in reality, I definitely had a reason in my mind as to why I was there. And my principal goes, well, your grades, that's why you're here. And I let out the biggest sigh of relief, like audibly, like a loud sigh of relief. And my principal's like, yeah, so your grades, they're not improving. And if they don't improve, you're going to have to retake these 2 classes. And it was math and science. And I was like, oh, damn. And my principal's like, well, there's good news. You can still turn this around. You have time. I'm like, awesome. So I spoke to my principal for like 20 minutes during lunch. I pretty much missed my whole lunch, which was really, really shitty. Don't know why they called me in during lunchtime. But the good news is I got to go back and finish my lunch. And it kind of cut into my next class. So that was cool. I got to basically, skip a little bit of my next class. But yeah, I got called to the principal, not for what I thought it was going to be. I didn't get in trouble for the obvious thing that I just talked about. But yeah, for some reason, that janitor never snitched on us. Never told the principal, never told anybody. He was just super cool about it and just pretended like he saw nothing and just went about his day. And yeah, we never got caught for that. Don't get me wrong, I got caught other times, but not for that time. So yeah, moral of this story is don't do any of the shit I just talked about in this story time, because you could very well get expelled for that shit. But yeah, guys, in the end, everything ended up being okay and made for a story time on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
Get cake till I'm dead and I'm knocking at the gate. Wonder will I land up, probably in the lake. If you got a problem, stand up and say it to my face. Mama always said I'ma be something great. Yeah, I stack M's, that's my motherfucking fate.